Welcome back to another episode of Procrastination Podcast where we talk about anime, life, and everything in between. My name's Matt.
I'm Robert.
I'm Alonzo.
And today we're talking about something very much in between the two, with it kind of just being something more on the lines of just what we feel like we wish life was more like, if it was more like an anime. So trying to take on the things that we wish anime could bring to real life. We know it's fiction. We're not any delusions here. We're not in our Trinibio stage. We know. But sometimes you just want to spice up life a little bit more. And, you know, what could spice up life anymore than some anime tropes, man? That's all I'm asking. But before we get into all that, man, how are you guys doing today?
Doing good. I woke up actually not doing good. This old man talks about bills. This is what I'm gonna do for a little bit. Look, I woke up this morning and there was some siding that fell off the side of my house. Right, there's a wind, high wind, gust, siding falls off, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get somebody to come and replace it for me. And they wrote me up an estimate, and they were like, it's going to be $550. And I was like, well, I mean, what does siding do? Is it needed? I don't know. And then my uncle calls me, and he never calls me. And he's like, hey, young blood. He didn't say that. But he said, he's like, I need to borrow $1,300.
Borrow.
And I was like, okay. No one needs to borrow $1,300. Like, seems like you need a loan. You need to go to a bank, sir. Like, but I'm like, man, and it's crazy because I just got my income tax, my check from the government, and it's almost, I'm like almost down to the dollar is how much I'm losing. Like as soon as I get it, I think my bank is cursed. That's what I'm trying to say.
Your bank is cursed?
My bank account is cursed. My income is, I don't know. Anyways.
Or your or he has an in at the bank and he just knows exactly how much. Yeah.
Who's leaking? IRS, stop.
Oh, got some connects, dude.
Leaking my shit.
Wolf of Wall Street connects, man.
That man said, give me that money. I know you got paid. I know you got
it. How about you, Alonzo?
The past 2 weeks have been having me feel like I need to escape the anime, like we're talking about today. But, you know, it's been the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like the good, I got a raise, so that's good. Always good. More money, less problems. The bad, they told me I was not doing a good enough job. They basically insulted my intelligence. So I don't know what to do about that. And the ugly, I'm just plain ugly. So what can you do about that? That's just a universal truth. But no, it's been up and down, back and forth about how I'm doing at the job. I really don't. I want to like do more, be more prepared, be more competent and productive, so I can provide something that's useful. But at the same time, like I could care less. I'm so apathetic. Like, what's the point of any of all this? So, and then the price of everything is going up. So I just want to say that.
Adult complaint hour.
Adult complaint hour. That's what it is. Everything. The price of everything is going up. Ridiculous.
Right. I did my normal grocery run the other day, and I was like, "This is almost twice how much I usually pay." And I was like, "No." And I know I'm a bad person when it comes to grocery shopping. Like I close my eyes and throw stuff in the cart all day, but like never have I reached this amount that I was like, oh no. Again, I think I'm cursed though. I think my bank account is cursed. That's what I think the problem. That's what caused inflation.
This is crazy, man. I just thought about, you know, I'll say it about Alonzo's job. It's very strange about Alonzo's job thing to give someone a raise and then say you're not doing good enough. It's like Can you imagine? Like, what is my incentive to do good? If I can do bad and get raises, I would just keep doing bad, man. What the freak? If I do good, you might take the money back. Freak that. So anyway, I just that's kind of silly. But anyway, keep pushing through, Alonzo. We there with you, got your back. But you'll be out of there soon enough, man. We'll get you. We'll make sure you find a better and much better job to go to. But yeah, my adult complaint is I'm like, if for one, paying taxes is its own thing and very frustrating because you're paying taxes on, you're getting taxed already and then paying taxes, which is it's just frustrating for me, because I'm like, if you're going to tax my paycheck, then don't make me pay taxes. But if you're going to make me pay taxes, tax the paycheck. Don't do both. It just ain't right. But my thing is like, okay, fine. You know what? If you have to tax all this stuff, at least give me the option to put my money that's being taxed into my specific thing I want it to go to. So if I want it to go to education, I should be able to pick my tax money to go to education. If I want my tax money to go to feeding the children, I should put my tax money to go to the children. If I want my tax money to go into, putting coats on homeless people's backs, it should go into coats. I want to go into vets. Whatever I want to do with my tax money, I should be able to at least choose that. At least that freedom. I thought America was about freedom. I don't have the freedom to even choose where my money goes. And it's mine because I earn it. You tell me to work, go to school, do all these things, do it the right way. And then you do whatever you want with my money. That is crazy. So either they shouldn't even put that in your checks when they write you these contracts. Don't put that in the check. If it's tax, I don't want to even see it in there. I don't want to even see that number in there. Just show me the tax taken out number so I can know how much I'm actually getting. I don't want to see that crap. That makes me upset. But at least let me choose my own L. If I'm taking an L, at least let me choose the L. Like, dang, man, it just is frustrating. Anyway, adult complaint hour are done. But yeah. But all in all, good week. Health is good. Still alive and well. All my limbs attached. What I'm saying, still breathing. No tubes. No oxygen tanks. No complaints, what I'm saying? So living well, still got a roof over my head. Hey man, could be a lot worse out here in these streets. And so I'll take it all day. But yeah. But it could also be better. And that's what we're gonna talk about today is, the things we could take from anime to make real life better, man. I just want it to be a little bit better. And it probably have some overlap, but you want to start us off. Whoever wants to start, either of y'all can start us off, but just take me to a better reality, man. A reality that includes more anime.
Okay. I have some things here. So I tried to separate it by some of my favorite genres of anime and try to say like, okay, what would I take out of this genre? Now, the first one, I was like, okay. One of my favorites, at least right now, is I like a good like drama or like a good romance, like slice of life kind of thing, but has a lot of like, a lot of talking, a lot of events, a lot of character development. And I was like, some of the things that I would get that I wanted to get from it is like we're going to talk about like happenstance, right? Like events where like you walk into someone and you're like, and this triggers a series of events, like that to me, this doesn't happen enough in real life.
Yes.
But not going to talk too much more about that one. The other one, everyone in anime, in these particular animes are like thoughtful, super thoughtful. Like everyone tries to like, I think it's just generally like with TV shows and stuff, like you writing out stuff that it has to kind of sound poetic and stuff. So you end up having a lot of people sound way more thoughtful than they would be. But anyways, so many thoughtful characters, people trying to think about what they're saying, trying to think about what's happening around them, trying to, I wish more people like that. But the main thing that I would take from this is people saying what they think. That's what I want more of. I want, like in anime, so many times there's these good moments And what happens in those moments in like dramas, right? Is that
Mm.
like the character will finally say what they've been thinking this whole time, and it makes it so that this moment happen. And or like a side character will finally say what everyone's thinking, like
Right,
that
right,
kind of
right,
thing.
right.
It's like I love when those happen because there's great that like I'm thinking the same thing everyone else is thinking, but also I'm like in real life this doesn't happen. Like
Right.
everyone's thinking the same thing, but everyone
No
stays
one
fucking
says it.
quiet. Like
Yeah, no one says it.
like,
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
don't get that. Like, come on, please, someone wake up and say what
That's
you
facts.
say, what everyone else is thinking.
That's
like,
facts.
like there's so many times I'm like at the job and like going back to similar what Alonzo's
Always.
saying, right? I'm like everyone around us knows that like this guy's being a jerk, right? Or
Right.
like like collapsing all this like work onto this one person, and everyone
Mm-hmm.
looks around, everyone gets quiet because they're like, oh, we're not gonna say anything.
Facts.
We can't say anything. That would be
Yo.
wrong. But in anime, it's in anime. There's always that one person that says that's like, no, don't do that shit. What are you doing? Like we're all putting all this on this one guy, and yeah,
Right.
I'm like, I wish we had that in real life. The side characters that that point out the true thing that's sitting there in our face, like.
Power to the side characters. Come on, man.
Right?
Man, we need them to speak out more, man. Call out these MCs, man. People out here, there's so many people that think they're the MCs of life in general. They think they're the MCs of the world. Call them out. Side characters of the world, call these fools out, man. Let them know they're not the MC they think they are, man. We need more people like that for sure. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But yeah, that was my delve into dramas. What I got most out of it.
In drama animes, there's so much dialogue that I sometimes just get lost. Like, especially if it's sub, I have to read all the words.
That's true.
Especially if there's like multiple people talking, he's like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta cock my eyes one way and look the other way to see what the hell's going on."
Yeah.
And then they be speaking in like Shakespearean poems,
They
almost
do though.
like thou, therefore art thou, whatever you've done this,
and they be like 10, and they be like 10,
right?
Yeah. Crazy.
But calling out like actions, like I can't even think of an example. I don't watch many drama anime, so because I'm thinking of other anime where people just held on to what they're thinking and don't say it until the most inconvenient moments, and then they get interrupted and just like, God damn it, fuck you! You could have just said this a long time ago. The problem would have been avoided, and now you've made this nothing into something. So I don't know, man. Some anime just do that, and it's annoying as hell. So I would love the people just tell me how you really feel. Yeah. Come up to my face, tell me how you really feel. I'm a big black man. Tell me how you really feel. What do you think about me? What should I be doing with my life? I beg your pardon, pal. All right, listen here, buddy. I'm not one to mess with, so I don't know. It would be good to hear what people really think and get their honest opinion, so I can know whether I can fuck with them or not. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. No, man, no, that's true though. That what he just said, that's true. Exactly. Like, let me know from the get, so I know, are we even going to get along, bro? Stop wasting my time. Like, that would save so much. Imagine you go on a date, right? You go on a date, immediately we're like, I'm gonna be real with you. This ain't gonna work. Yeah, you're right. Like, done, bro. So don't waste your time. You done wasted your money, your time. You ate some food you probably didn't even want. Come on, bro. Exactly, bro. Alonzo, you hit it on the nail on the head right there. Exactly. It saves time, man. It's about efficiency, man. Waste people's lives, man. We got limited lifespans. We don't got a limit. I don't got time to waste on foolishness. Like, just be honest. You don't want to be just honest, you know? Like, anyway, yeah, I agree with that. And I do also agree that anime also doesn't do that great a job of it. It doesn't happen that often. Like, so it'd be good more in anime and in life. It'd be one of those things I think a little bit more in anime and life. But like you said, the side characters typically are the ones, and I can think of a big one, and I've talked about this before in a way old episode. and Hagani next. I don't have many friends or whatever. And yeah, when the one side character calls out the MC on his BS, of like, okay, hold up. You've been trying to act like you ain't got no friends, but you kind of got all the friends. You kind of got all the juice. Like, you complain about nothing. Your life kind of nice. And you over here still trying to make it trash. Like, and that job was so, like, it stands out so much to this day. I haven't watched that anime in like 10 years. And I still remember, like, this scene from this anime because of how much that stood out. And, like, how impactful that was probably for even the MC to get called out. Like, oh, shoot, like, somebody saw through my BS. Like, okay, maybe I need to shape up for real. Like, so I'm like, I think that would be beneficial in real life, like you said, because, like, yeah, if someone gets called on their BS, they're not going to be as prone to throwing out BS all the time. They're going to shape up. They're going to be like, okay, let me be about what I'm talking about. Let me be honest with my actions and words and things I'm doing, you know. And if we call out, especially the bad stuff, then maybe what happens so often, you know, maybe people wouldn't be, you know, so bad off mentally, you know, in some of these jobs and in school and you know, and all these other places, right? So I just feel like, yeah, it's a lot of benefits from people just speaking their mind. Again, it could be some drawbacks, and people's feelings could get hurt. But hey, I think we need to tighten up a little bit, man. We're getting a little soft. Hey, try to tighten up a little bit. Like, people can have opinions. You don't have to take it all to heart. Like, you don't have to endorse what they say about you or to you, but you could just be like, all right, man, that's your opinion. Cool. You know? So, yeah, I'd be a lot better with it. Yeah, for sure. We agree with that one. But yeah, Alonzo, you want to take us on to the next one?
Well, it's unlike me, but I'm going to keep my answers, you know, family friendly, because there's a lot of things in anime R-rated that I could, you know, choose
I want
from.
that in real life.
I want that in real life. Yeah, exactly. The plot, oh, that's some good looking plot. Anyway,
we need more plot in real life. Plot.
My first one, so it's like it's something I feel passionately about, because I'm not smart. I'm not good at a lot of things, and it takes me a long ass time to really try to understand things. And it even takes me a longer time to even try to master something. Like, I think that goes for everybody. When you try to learn something, it takes a long time. When you try to master something, it takes an even longer time. I think what's the reference they use? Like 10,000 hours you mastered something or something like that.
That's what it is.
So I'm just like, who has the time to be doing that? You know, this could be like in your professional life, athletic life, academic life, or whatever type of skill you're trying to learn. But in anime, it seems like they can just do whatever they want and master something in an instant, or they can call upon some hidden power by some magic law of bullshit or something like that. So I want that ability to master something quickly or to tap into a hidden power when something is about to go wrong. All seems lost in a way. So, like I said, I'm stupid, dumb as a rock. Like, I'm an engineer, but I don't know much about anything. I told you about my job telling me they think I'm stupid. So, like, what can you do but just wish that you could master the skill set you've put your life on, your career towards. So I wish I could just master RF engineering in a week. And if I'm in a presentation and they switch it up on me, like, okay, talk about mechanical engineering, I'm going to have an epiphany. I'm going to have a magical hidden power moment. And I'll be like, all the mechanical engineering knowledge will flow into my brain. It was just like, the mass of this, the fluid aerodynamics. I can just speak to it at will. So that's what I want. I want to be like Goku, just mastering something and just Goku scream my way into being the smartest engineer alive. I've found it. I've attained RF engineering master skill level 3. You can never trump me now.
Level 3 though.
But doing that, my life would just be so much easier. So
yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, I'll say a little bit of like a weird conundrum to be an engineer and be considered not smart. I don't know if that really works together in conjunction. You're at some level of intelligence. Maybe among engineers you don't feel like you're cream of the crop, but among normal humans, I think you're still a top 10% or so. So you're still doing okay. Trust me. Just go on TikTok for a few minutes. I think you'll find out. But
just define the words. Define what RF is to anyone, and it happens in there like, what the fuck are you talking
about? He just lost more views. Just sorry, I know right this second. No, but yeah, but I think I mean, in general, it would be that's kind of where I was going to lean with one of mine, so I kind of lean into that a little bit. But like, yeah, I feel like that would be great, and especially the fact that when you need it, like you don't know when you're going to need certain things, right? But it's like always when they need it, right? It just happens. It just happens that they get some sort of extra push, extra boost, and when that would be so clutch. Because I mean, it's so many times where I'm just like, I don't even. I don't even know like what I'm supposed to do with this. And like, I mean, maybe we don't get it in as dramatic a way. We definitely don't get it in as dramatic a way as anime. Sometimes you do get that extra push from somewhere that you don't even know, but it's definitely not as dramatic as anime, right? And I highly doubt if I'm getting jumped by 10 gigas, I'm gonna go Super Saiyan. I'm probably just jumped. I'm probably just jumped, just so you know. Like I don't. Right. I don't think I'm winning that junk, man. So I was like, but yeah, I think that would be really cool in general. Like, yeah, especially with any ability. Like, if I could do that with with studying or like medicine or tests or whatever, just be like, oh yeah, now I know everything about medicine. I've transcended to becoming God, black man medicine. Like that would be amazing. Like that'd be freaking great. So yeah, definitely would love to have that as an option, like, especially if I could just yell my way to it. I would yell as many hours as it takes, if that's all it took. Just yell, yeah, I got you.
Right? Like, yeah, I think about the same thing all the time. Like, there's so much about like the job that seems like, I don't know, it's just a part of my brain that I don't have. Right? It's like writing papers. I'm just like, I'm not good at it. I've never been good at it. But it's like, yeah, what if at one time it just like snaps and I'm just great at it? It's like, oh shit, I'm write this novel in a second. And yeah, that'd be great.
Crazy.
I also think about like applying this to like not even in a job situation, but like other instances. Like imagine you're driving and you're like about to get in a crash, but then you
ultra instinct.
Yeah. And you just draw, burst link or whatever. And you just,
slow motion.
Yeah. Yeah, like man, I would love that, honestly. There's so many aspects of it, or like cooking. Like imagine that. Imagine you unlock your cooking ability, bro.
Cooking men.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Cooking men.
They're like, oh, you'll see all the aromas hitting that dish,
cooking on all your burners at once. Just
girl, I just made you the best thing I've ever made in my life. Here. Of
course, it activates when the girl's over, though.
Yeah. That's the moment. That's the moment.
And then you just like Food Wars when they eat it and the clothes magically fly off.
Yeah, all right. This man, I picked the right mastery. Yeah. This
and waiting for that one to unlock. Yeah.
Finally got the 10 out of 10 to your crib, and now it's unlocked. Perfect timing. They say God don't exist. Well, not to me. That God was real on this one. But yeah, I mean, that'd be so clutch. So like I said, so many instances. I mean, yeah, my luck cars. If I could have avoided these accidents, yeah, for sure would have taken that. I mean, what the freak? I mean, there's any number of things that would be so clutch. I mean, what? Like, imagine. I mean, just imagine like day-to-day interaction. Like, instead of that time where you have a brain fart because someone says something to you, like, "Oh yeah, enjoy your meal. Oh yeah, you too. Oh, It's like instead of that, your brain like stops before you say it. Like, you know what? I wish you could enjoy it with me. Something like that. You flip it around, stop.
You unlocked Riz. It's time.
Just in your brain.
Oh gosh.
No, just the blue lock puzzle pieces. I know now. Oh my god, bro. Oh fudge, that's such a good one. Oh man. But yeah, mine is just funny enough. Mine is kind of a link between the both of those that you guys kind of talked about, and it's kind of like the fateful encounters just when you need them, though. Like just when you need them, and it's kind of a mix between both of y'all. So you kind of hit on the fateful encounters a little bit of Robert, and then Alonzo's always talking about when you need the power up, right? You kind of getting it, but like in anime, so often you have characters that when they're at their lowest, when they're most in need of guidance, they most in need of a light. They run into someone that just changes the course of their life. Like they find that sensei that trains them when they're at their lowest. They lose their parents or whatever else happens. Had some traumatic or tragic event happen, right? Like Midoriya, in My Hero, like Naruto, when his sensei finally took him under his wing, when he just didn't have parents, he was getting picked on, all this stuff, right? Like all these things, like all these characters were like, they were immediately in need of something or someone to turn things around, and then they just had this fateful encounter. I mean, even in like, I know this is a stretch a little bit, but like anime, like I shaved and picked up a high school girl. Like he just got beat down, right? He just got destroyed by his long term crush, and he needed something to kind of take his mind away from that, right? And he found and ended up being something in a very weird way. Fair enough. But that transformed his life for the better, right? So, and like, there's so many times in the end where that happens, where it's like they just have these super weird, fateful encounters, right? Or with it, running the girl with the toast in her mouth or whatever, and just running into this person right when you need it the most, and that would be so great in real life. For like, you're at your lowest, or you're at your most down, or you're at a point where you just need some direction, you need some light in your life, and you just bam, turn a corner, and you just run into this perfect being for you at this point in your time, at point in your life. That would just be so great to me. I think like just to really just make life into the most beautiful form, because that's what these people seem to do for these so many characters, and they really just set off their story in its own special way.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with that. I mean, there's so many times where you feel like like the only thing you need right now is help, and for those moments to have someone show up, that's great. And I know like it's not, to say like it's impossible for that to happen in real life, right? I know plenty of times I've been at a low point and there were people there for me. But to say that like, then, this leads to a whole new life or whatever.
Right.
That's, I don't know. I feel like that's way more rare. And yeah, I mean, like you're saying, like running into your soulmate, like that kind of thing. That is crazy. And I was thinking about this too, that I was like, what the problem is with us running into our soulmate is that we don't walk anywhere. It's like how would we ever walk into our soulmate?
That's why they need to fall on us. That's why they need to fall on us. We got soulmates to fall from the sky, land on us, panty shot, slap us, and then we find them again at the market. That's what's supposed to happen, man. Life is messing it up for us. Come on, get it together.
Aren't you that angel that was in my dream?
That wasn't a dream. That was real life.
Don't talk about that.
There are too many damn people in this world. My soulmate's probably some chicken Indian in some remote village that'll never ever leave that country. I'll never leave this country. We'll never meet. So I'm already down luck there. But nah, Yeah, I've been in dark places as well, and I've had people help me out, like you two and other friends. Like, so it's always great to have people there for you. But like you said, having somebody like really change your life, like that's got to be a real special person. I
True.
don't even know if the people today even like are like that. You know,
That's
a
true.
lot of people are just narcissistic. They're
That's a good point.
selfish. They're just pricks, basically. A lot of people are pricks. I'll say
True.
that. We got
True.
like 8 billion, 9 billion people on the planet. And man, there's a lot of hatred out there. So
I mean, yeah, that's
I don't
facts.
know. It's nice to dream, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah that the people in general, it seems like they both of y'all's points, they care less in general about other people, but then we also just don't interact as much face to face. At least we don't interact face to face as much anymore, and like people are so guarded. Like it seems like almost always now, and it's to an extent justified, because there's so many ways to get basically attacked. I mean, you can get attacked virtually, you can get attacked financially, you can get attacked from someone using a fake scanner for your credit cards. Like, you can steal your identity, they can kidnap you. Like, it's all kind of crazy ish happening in the world. So I get it. But at the same time, it's like, if people in general decided to band together and make these great communities that we used to have, then it's like you kind of all protect each other in a way because you know each other, you know each other's character, and you make a general kind of consensus about the backbone and makeup of your community. So it's like okay, this community is what it is. It is maybe this guy acts a certain way, but for this is generally safe or whatever. So it's like, okay, if something comes in and around this that isn't like that, then we already know it's a red flag. So we as a community can like kind of can address that, right? Whereas like now it's kind of just like everyone kind of goes in and it's like you're pretty much on your own wherever you go, it feels like. And there's no real like communal feels. I mean, I would say ever, but like it's very rare, like you guys are saying. And yeah, I mean, a lot of times, yeah, maybe we do meet our soulmates, but do we say anything? Probably not. Like that is just hard. It's hard talking to people nowadays, man. Like even today, I met someone in line that they did the same program we did in undergrad, and I was like, oh, I see you have the jacket on, and I was like, oh yeah, I did that program in like 2016 or whatever. And it was like I mean, they weren't like antisocial, but it seemed like they were kind of like they didn't know how to respond to the person talking to them in life.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why aren't you texting me this? I'm like, I don't have your number. I don't know you. So it was so like, yeah, and it's like it's like that so frequently. Like it's almost like everyone's guarded until they have a strong reason not to be. Like even like I said, it's just difficult to even strike up conversations anymore as people, and I feel like it wasn't always like that. But yeah, we need to go back to the '90s. That's what it's not. You can watch last episode. Go back to last episode. But yeah, I definitely wish we had some of those, man. I still till this day I still hold out hope that someday I'm going to just have some weird bump in someone, and I'm just going to like bump into them on some random trip, going to some random place, and be like, we're going to be best friends, aren't we? Like, I think we are.
You feel that? I felt that.
Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna change each other's lives. But yeah, so who knows? Hold out hope. You never know. But if you're one of those people, always just be a good person because you never know what kind of little thing could change someone's life for the better and how their day or their life has been. So just be nice, be kind. You never know how much of a difference that'll make anyway.
Agreed. My next one was looking into fantasy type anime. So I was like, okay, like isekais and the video game anime stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then some of the things I liked from there were like the support characters. I thought like the healers and the comic reliefs or whatever,
Yeah.
like they're pretty good. Or no, not the comic reliefs for fantasy, but wingmans, right? I thought those are pretty good. And then I was thinking about teleportation. I thought that's great, and so many anime does that. Thinking of and full dive MMO games. I thought that's also amazing, and I would love if full dive games were a thing. But the thing that I ended on was wouldn't it be great if we had the video game stats like so many shows do, and it shows you like your level and all this stuff, and like your move list and all that stuff, right?
That's
Like,
true.
wouldn't that'd be great to be like, oh, okay, I know where I
Clear
need to
standard.
improve. I know, yeah. I know exactly where I need to improve. I know exactly, what I'm capable of. I know,
Right.
like I would be. I don't know. I feel like it would be life changing for me because like the knowing what you need to work on
Good one.
is so hard, dude. Like
Yeah.
in life, trying to figure out like, okay, like I mean, I think I'm good enough at a job, but like, what really what improvement do I need? And like, is there a stat for like you're saying, Matt, for like socialization? Like I can talk to communication with people. Can I do that? Where's my stat for that? Because for some reason it just seems like do I need to work on it or am I fine? Like it'd be great if I had a list of things that I'm just like, all right, I can work on this. I'm here, and here's my strength stat. I got max agility. It's like right. Like I was watching Solo Leveling earlier today, and I was like, yeah, like something like that. Like that would be crazy because I don't know. It just seems to me like, I mean, you could use that to just level up super quick. It
Right.
seems like. It's like, oh, I just did that. I know that helped me. I know that's good for me.
Yeah.
So let me grind that for a little bit. All right.
Man, call my life bottom tier Alonso Kuhn. Like, I got zero stats on everything. Zero charisma, zero personality, zero attractiveness.
Hey, not on height, you don't. Get the freak out of here. Yeah, so you got max height stats.
I'm tall. Okay. I got zero NBA skill, zero NFL skill. What does a maxed out height do?
It does a lot. Have you been on social media? It does a lot. It does a lot for the.
Apparently, I haven't. Apparently, I haven't. But no, my luck.
King is a term. Exactly. Like you have to clarify it. It can't just be a king. He's
a short king. Height required.
My luck. My life would probably be like Solo Leveling, the original part where you can upgrade your stats. So.
So here's what you're working with. Go fuck yourself. That's so
my god. See, pessimism to anime. Stop it, dude. You're doing fine.
I wonder who would watch that.
You'd be surprised. Y'all be watching that depressing ish. That depressing ish be getting hecka plays. You'd be surprised, man. That ish might be a banger to some people.
If it's dubbed, Robert will watch it. He'll watch it. No matter 100%. What.
100%.
Dubbed to watch. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, no. If it's dubbed to watch. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I did not think about that. That's a freaking good one. And it goes into mind. I'm not going to go into it, but I'm going to bring it back up. But I think, yeah, that will be actually really good because of what you said about like being able to concentrate on things that actually help. Like, even like, let's imagine this. Imagine you're a gym bro and you go to the gym and you're doing a certain exercise. Like, okay, I don't really know what this is doing right now. Right. Mm-hmm. And then you find out when you see your stats going up, you're like, oh, well, stats says, that's going to make you, that gym routine is going to get circuited to be perfection. So, and it'd be the same thing for studying. Like, okay, I'm trying this study method. All right, this one isn't. Oh, my intelligence went up 1. Hold up. Mnemonics might be it. Hold the freak up, man. This study method is it. Like that would be so good. Like that'd be so freaking. And again, like you're cooking, certain stuff. Like, okay, this issues. My cooking stat ain't going up, man. I'm gonna stop making toast. like that should be so good, man. I don't know. I just feel like that would be so helpful in every aspect of life that I just am ashamed I didn't think about it. Like it's so freaking good. Like it's so helpful and clever and thoughtful. Like I mean, it's a really good choice.
I feel like so many people are gonna use it. They would use it the wrong way, right? They get rejected and be like, "You level 10, get the fuck out of here."
Level 10 and Jigga.
It's like no. Yeah, but yeah, I think that would be good.
Oh, 100%. But there would be a hierarchy classism for levels. Let's be real. There's no chance.
Look at you.
The only way it would work is if no one else could see your level. No one else could see your level. Only you can see your level. Then that's how it would maybe work. People would be capping though. They would definitely be capping. But it would still at least.
What you mean? I'm level 30. I said I'm level 30, man.
My strength stat at 50. My strength stat at 50, bro. What are you talking about, man? Well, but you bench 50 pounds. How your strength stat? Hell, right? To make it make sense.
It says here you're a level 1000. Is that correct?
Damn right.
But you ain't even got a GED though. I'll level it up in the mountains. Practical skills, you know. It should be hilarious, dude. Oh my gosh. Somebody needs to make that into a skit, dude. Come on. Yeah, missing out on an opportunity. Gosh, it's funny. But yeah, lots of you got one. Got one to level us up, man.
Level us up? Well, I got something for you. So when you're watching anime, right, you got to suspend your disbelief, right? Even if you're watching like slice of life anime, they be doing some real off the top crazy shit. Like we talked before, they be speaking in poems and riddles and shit like that. But nah, they be jumping 8 feet in the air. They be taking hits from cars, getting back up. They be riding bikes on fucking telephone wires going faster than the speed of sound. Like I've seen some crazy anime clips. And so what I'm thinking is that if they can defy the laws of physics, why can't we? You know, humanity has only progressed so far with the constraints of physics. You know, we can't travel interstellar because of speed of light. We can't travel faster than the speed of light. You know, humans can only jump so far. We only got 40-inch verticals, and we can only go so fast. And we only got so little deep pockets. You know, people be pulling bazookas out of their pockets in anime. I want to pull something out of my pocket real big. Hey, girl, I'm reaching to my pocket there. But nah. I'll keep going. I said I'm gonna keep this family friendly. I'm gonna keep it family friendly. But I want the one destroy impossible to become possible. So that's why I want to defy physics. It'll be great for new discoveries, but mainly I want it for the entertainment value. Because imagine you watching the Super Bowl, the quarterback throws it up, and the guy jumps 8 feet in the air for the winning touchdown, or people Naruto running, going faster than Usain Bolt ever did, or I can just walk down the street. I'm getting thirsty. I'll pull a gallon of tea out of my pocket. Just drink that shit.
Gallon of tea, bro.
And then we could also get Dragon Ball Z basketball. That's what I really want. I want to see the greatest entertainment on the court ever seen before. So I just think the entertainment value would be phenomenal if we can defy the laws of physics. Get physics out of my schools.
Oh gosh, this is not a political podcast, but oh gosh, that's good. That would be what? Okay, well, first off, if we defied them, we would have to rewrite the entire every law. We would have to rewrite all the laws, which I don't care about because I wouldn't be rewriting them. But I'll probably message you guys' job a little bit. But I think that would be so fun. It'd be so. We could have air gear in real life again, man. We could have air gear in real life. That's all I'm worried about. That would be so freaking fun, man. Imagine that, bro. But also, you know, they would have all the risk. You know, none of the risk, all the fun because they don't get hurt. They fall from, like you said, they fall from like 10 stories. They'd be good. He's like, my neck hurt a little bit. I'm gonna walk it off though. Like, I would love that ability. You know how fearless I would be if I couldn't get hurt by falling like 2 stories. Like, I'd be doing all kind of dumb ish. Like, what the freak? Why not? Like, come on. Like, so yeah, I think that would be really just it's fun in general. But imagine the recklessness. Someone probably falling through your roof very frequently. Because you would be doing dumb ish if that was the case. I mean, I guess
meet your soulmate. That's how you meet your
soulmate.
Person
you're supposed to
you know what? Forget it. Forget everything I said. Do that. Do that. Forget everything I said. In fact, yes, do it. Physics, be gone.
I feel like, Naruto when they're running on top of running through trees and stuff like that. Like, yeah, man. Like, being able to do all that stuff, that'd be crazy. So like, having, like, no more limits to human ability other than imagination, it seems, would be great. I mean, similar to what you're saying, too. I mean, as long as nobody can get hurt, like, yeah, then I'm definitely, like, yeah, that'd be great. Like, because I know, like, as soon as you tell someone, this feels like kind of like The Boys. Like, as soon as you tell somebody that you can do this thing, like, oh yeah, like, you go ahead, jump on that building. You're gonna, it is exactly when people are gonna do it, and they're gonna die. People have no constraint. So yeah, it's like.
That's facts. I mean, and yeah, it definitely would be. I mean, but it would be so efficient in general with everything. Because, like, I mean, first of all, I'm not buying a car. What the freak?
Yeah.
Naruto and them be running miles, days long, without taking breaks, and they be getting to other continents fast as freak. They can literally run on water, bro. What is the point of planes? Ish? The freak? I gotta run on water? Then forget all this. What the freak? Dude, yeah. Transportation would be gone virtually, like, unless you're a regular person. And imagine how trash it'd be to be a regular person and everyone else be like Naruto characters. Imagine that issue. You're driving on the road, somebody just stepping on your car, F your windshield. Gone. You got gone before you could even do anything, bro. Oh, I'd be so pissed.
Now you got to go into a super villain arc.
Right.
I got to make that gadget now. Kill these dang ninjas. Jumping on my car.
All these ninjas out here. You sound like the police last time. It's not a political podcast.
Not a political podcast.
Oh, okay. Fudge. I'm sweating almost. Fudge. Okay. Ooh, on to the next one. and again, mine kind of, we didn't plan this. Mine also kind of combines y'all's a little bit again. And it's kind of like, it's kind of between both of yours. Is like expedited results of hard work and the work speed and efficiency increase just by motivation, right? Like those things, like, oh, because I'm motivated now, like report done in 0.5 seconds, like because I'm motivated. Like, you know, imagine how motivated I would be for 2 seconds if I could get things done that quick. I could be motivated for 2 seconds. What the freak? I'll turn on some hype music and some hype jams. What the freak? I'm good, man. Like at the gym.
I need you to do this real quick. Could you just hype me up real quick? I'm trying to get this gym workout done. Hype me up real quick.
Like that should be so great. And just the fire eyes too. Just like I just be wanting that junk. I don't know why. No particular reason. Just fire eyes, bro. I don't love it, man. Fire eyes makes it seem like you're intense, you focus, you're ready to go, man. Imagine you see somebody, you know, in the street, bro, in the streets, and they just walking and they just got fire eyes, bro. You ain't messing with nobody with fire eyes, man. Come on, that's just so cool. Like, imagine a player. You on the opposite team. You play a football. You on the opposite team, lock in, bro. Fire eyes. Like, you look at this man like crawling the car. Fire. Like, I am gone. Sub me out. Sub me out.
Coach, you see this? You see this?
I got fire eyes. Dude. I'm done, dude. I quit. I'm done. Take my scholarship. I remove myself from the team, bro. Hey, no. Shoot. Oh my gosh, bro. So
I agree. I agree completely. Like having your results and exponential time, like, nah, that's great. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know that like I'm scared though that soon as you end up being like super motivated and do that thing, like now that's the average. Like that's what you have to work at, right? It's like
right.
You got this done in 0.5 seconds. I mean, so now you should be getting everything done in 0.5 seconds. I'm like, no, I was motivated. You told me I had to do this. What do you mean?
That's a different version.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the ultimate hype man. I'm gonna just let people pay me to hype them up. You know. You that guy, man. You can do it. Come on, one more rep. You can do it. Hey. You got 5 minutes to turn this report in. I know you can do it. I know you got it in you. Make the greatest words. Make the greatest report you've ever seen. I see it in your son. You can do it.
In your son. They're gonna call him at midnight. No, at like 11:58. Yo, real quick. I need to get hyped, bro. I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes.
Got you, son. I got you.
I don't know what I thought you were about to say, Matt, but it was not 2 minutes. It was like, bro, I got 2 girls. It is, right? I need that.
I need this. This is my only shot, man. I got Eminem playing in the background. It's a chance to play. I feel like I'm gonna blow way too quick. Come on, bro. Help me.
These results. I need these results.
Dang. Just today, man. Just today. I need the fire eyes, man. They asking for the fire eyes.
She keep asking for the fire eyes, man. I ain't got it, man. I ain't got it.
She's seen the fire eyes on Instagram. That's what got her there, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Fudge. Oh my gosh. My throat hurts. I've laughed too much today. Oh my gosh. Oh. Any It's been a lot of fun. I know we did two each. I think we probably out of time a little bit here. But again, any final words? Anyone want to throw in anything else real quick?
No, I mean the last one I was looking at were shonen, and I was, but it all came back to what y'all were saying, like having student sensei relationship kind of thing, like that was great, and familiars and secondary characters, having those kind of people, like those are great. But that was it. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was looking at one more, just exaggerated facial expressions, just so I can like truly express how some fools make me feel some type of way. I can just get the big old eyes, get the fire eyes, like you said, like, or something, just to express my discontent. You know what I'm saying?
Big ass question mark on your face.
Right?
The true, you become the Nick Young meme. Like I definitely, I legitimately in my head so frequently I do this. Like, I have the exaggerated response in my head, and low key wish I could just show. Not all the time, because sometimes at work I have to wear a mask, so I don't have a response. I'm like, I need to wear this mask, not because I'm worried about anything right now in particular. But I don't need you to see my response to what you're saying, because you are saying some straight ridiculous ish, and I can't respond. So yeah, that would be so. It would just be so entertaining and fun, like just to see, like if it, like we should like, probably not. No one made filters of this by now. Like I don't know, that'd be a good one, to throw into some of these stuff. I'm just saying, but like yeah. But even like in anime that like they just break the fourth wall temporarily, I think it's just hilarious. It's like temporary thing. They just look at the camera like, like yeah, like sometimes just looking at the camera, like sometimes I just want to look at the camera of life, like, you serious right now? Like, but yeah, so for sure, I think that's a good one too. It would make things more interesting for sure. But yeah, I mean. Exaggerated. I'm sure people would claim if you're making such exaggerated facial expressions that they probably call you a bit extra.
You know the saying, extra time is money. Let's get started. Lights out and away we go. We start with Formula One news. Formula One is back for the 2024 season. And it might just look awfully similar to the 2023 season when driver Max Verstappen won a record 19 out of 23 races. Today was the first race in Bahrain. He got back to his dominating ways. He won the pole and cruised to an easy victory. The 2024 season will see the longest schedule ever in Formula One's history with 24 races. So it's only going to help Verstappen's quest to become the all-time winningest driver. Title currently held by Black British driver Sir Lewis Hamilton at 103 wins. Here's to a great and safe season for those guys. I just want to say that I wrote this early this morning at like 7 a.m. before the race even started because I knew he was going to win easily. So I'm glad I didn't have to change it. He won by 20 seconds, so it was ridiculous.
Dang.
We'll continue. Next up is NASCAR. The Daytona 500 was a few weeks back, and while the racing was fun to watch, the ending was ultimately anticlimactic due to an untimely wreck that ended the race and handed the win to driver William Byron in the number 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Number 24 car was made famous by Jeff Gordon. William Byron has taken over that mantle, and he's been winning a lot of races in the past couple of years, so he's doing good. So congrats to him and to the sport for putting on a great show for the fans, old and new. If you don't know, NASCAR has a new Netflix show, and apparently it's bringing in fresh eyes to the sport. And just last week, those fans got to watch an all-time great finish at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, where it was straight out of the movie Cars, where the top three finishers in the race crossed the line 3 wide, and it was literally too close to call until slow motion replays showed that the Mexican driver Daniel Suarez won the race. So that race was a barn burner, and I hope the streak of great finishes keeps up. By the way, yesterday I got to put this in here. There was a feel-good finish in the NASCAR's minor league truck series, where they obviously race trucks. But a 21-year-old black guy named Raja Karu from Washington, D.C., who got into NASCAR because of video games, just like me. I got into NASCAR because of a NASCAR Thunder 2003 demo disc. Like, not even a full game, just a demo of the game. That's how I got into NASCAR. But he got into NASCAR because of video games, and he really rose through the ranks through the use of racing simulators. Well, last night he became just the third black driver to win in one of NASCAR's National 3 Series when he won last night in Las Vegas. He joins pioneer Wendell Scott and Bubba Wallace, a black driver, to get it done. So, of course, a lot of traditional NASCAR fans, a.k.a. the sunglasses and a pickup truck profile picture fans, are, of course, downplaying his victory and making racist posts on the internet. But I'm all here for when he or Bubba win. So fuck the haters, man. Fuck them in the ass. Hard. I'm not keeping it family friendly no more.
Clearly.
And finally, in NBA news, it was announced that Hampton, Virginia native and all-time pound-for-pound greatest scorer in NBA history, Allen Iverson, the original AI, will be getting a statue at the Philadelphia 76ers sports complex.
About time.
And I just want to say that Iverson was a GOAT and a scoring machine. Yes. He was 6 feet tall, but in the NBA at that height, you might as well be David against a sea of Goliaths. So He still led the 76ers to their most recent finals appearance in 2001. He was a league MVP in 2001. He was a 7-time All-Star and a 2-time All-Star Game MVP, and he became a Hall of Famer in 2016. So that he was from Hampton Roads just made me admire him more, and he will always be a part of my all-time starting five in the NBA. But with the news of his statue, I wanted to ask y'all, how would you like to be remembered? The old saying for media is that you never really die if you're remembered. So for me, it's looking bleak that I'll ever have a family of my own, and my career is sort of going off the tracks. So I'm probably going to try to be forgotten before I even die. So there's no hope for me. But for you guys, the guys early in your careers in life that have people that care about you, how would you like to be remembered?
That's a deep question.
Yeah, I one of the things that I know that I want, right? It's like I don't care too much about legacy and all this stuff, but I do want to be thought of as that helpful person, right? Like, oh, this person has helped me in this way. I'm like, yeah, it does it have to be no one has to remember my name, but know that I helped, kind of thing. It's like, but I also want to say that like my mom has pointed this out one time where she was like pointing at something my niece was doing, right? And she was like, you know why she does that? Is it because she saw you do that, right? So it like as small as that, and I'm like, and I think this is what I'm trying to say to you, Alonso, is that like that's what happens, right? It's like you're not gonna feel this big impact, but you're gonna have impact on people regardless. Like like again, I
like
what we
that.
brought up before is that I mean, I was following your lead to a point there too. When I was when we were in college, right? That I was like your impact is already there, dude. You know what I mean? But in terms of like true, big, ways of remembering people, I'm like, I don't really care for that. I'm like, I don't want a statue of me. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want my name in no book, dude. I just want to be like,
No.
look, I got you here. I was on the team. I was on the squad.
Yeah.
And I helped. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, first off, just in general terms, Alonzo, you're a hard guy to forget. I haven't met too many guys in stature and in kindness that are like you. So um, believe it or not, you're hard to forget in all the good ways. Trust me. So at the very least, till I'm dead, and I assume until Robert's dead, you'll be remembered. So at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you're super young. There's plenty of time for family. I mean, and sometimes you don't know when it's going to happen. Sometimes it chooses you. So, but I'll just say, I mean, it's a deep question, and I think about that a lot. I'm a guy that I don't know. I was brought into a lot of death at a young age. A lot of people passing in my family, and then going into medicine. I am there as people die more frequently than I would like to be, especially in some of these higher mortality care situations that I tend to be in. So, I'm not under any delusion that I'm going to be remembered for all of time. I'm not Martin Luther King. I'm not Muhammad Ali. I'm not, Malcolm X. I'm not expecting to be that, and I don't know if they expected to be that. So it's really just like Robert said, like I'm just going out there every day and like trying to do what I feel is right and make myself proud and set a good example for the people around me, my niece and nephew, my, family members, my friends and my loved ones. And like, I've done a lot of things that I felt like are, admirable for them that they don't even remember the next week, So, but it doesn't make me feel like I shouldn't have done it. No, not necessarily. Do I wish they were a little more appreciative? Yeah, of course. Of course, everyone wants to feel appreciated for the thing they do for people, but like, that's not why you do it. You do it because you care. You do it because you want to put some good into the world. And, I'll never stop putting good in the world, even if people say it will never be remembered, because like Robert said, it's about the fact that you're putting good into the world. And if the fact that I put some good into the world makes someone else want to put some good into the world, then that's more than enough for me. That's all I really want for people in the world, and that's why I harp so much on people being good and kind to one another, because it's like you don't know who's watching, and you don't know how someone's day is, you don't know how someone's life is, and if everyone just decided that, regardless of the day I'm having, I'm gonna be kind to other people and treat them well and treat them right, then I think everyone else would have better days, and then they would in turn have better days, and then they would in turn, you know, have more good, outcomes in life, have good interactions in life, have more positivity in life. And I think that just being able to be someone that, okay, I'm in a position, like I said, in medicine where people are at their worst a lot of the times when we see them, or not there because they're doing well, at the very least, being able to be someone that can like make them come feeling bad or down and then leave feeling better or their best, or at least better than they were, then that's, plenty for me. And I just hope to keep doing that as much as I can before I die, and that, when I die, that, at the very least, people are like, I, I just wish there was more people doing good. And I hope that someone picks up that mantle and does more good when I'm gone. That's all.
Agreed.
But yeah. Don't fear death, people, because, you don't even know what happens after that. I'm a Christian and I still maintain I don't know for sure what happens, but regardless, if you live right today, you don't got to be that scared of tomorrow. But with that being said, we got here dropping wisdom, dropping knowledge, and dropping laughs. We did a little bit of everything today. So we appreciate you guys taking part. And, please, comment, like videos, go to the Instagram, interact with us, man. We're trying to have these conversations with you guys too. If you want to be on the show, tell us you want to be on the show. We might get you on. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Or you want us on your show? We'll go on your show. We're all down for whatever's fun. That Robert's scared. I ain't scared. Put us on the show. Let's go, man. We got one life to live. Might as well do it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, appreciate you guys listening. Thanks for taking time out for us. Thanks for procrastinating with us. We out.